Hello Aquarius, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. Blazer the Morky has abandoned his post here and he is resting comfortably in another spot. So maybe he'll come back in a little while. He hears me, he puts his little head up like, hey. So today we are doing your reading for the next 10 days. I'm going to pull a card for your overall energy and then we're going to look at your energy, the energies connected to you, and then how they mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close it off with an oracle card for the Aquarian collective. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. You may want to check out your sun, moon, rising, or north node readings as well for additional context and texture. And then also be sure to check out the description below so you can see all the links to opportunities for personal one-on-one readings with me, connecting on social media, making donations, and supporting the channel. And I thank you very much for that. Okay, Aquarius. You got the 10 of Pentacles coming out and it says home. In this deck, the Wildwood Tarot, it's called the 10 of Stones. So something to do with the home space, something to do with what's going on in the home environment. And that's what I'm going to leave it at until we dig further into these energies. On your side, you have the 5 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the Empress. Wow, I'm going to need a minute because that's making me feel a certain way. Woo, it's making the nose itch. It's giving me all the energy moving signs that I get in readings. Okay, Aquarius, something has you feeling a bit down. Something has you feeling a bit closed off right now. And to be honest, it's absolutely fair to go through times in life where we just need some frickin' space. We just need to shut down. We just need to be alone for a little while. We need to take that walk by ourselves. We need to have a little conversation with us. But then you're moving into the Empress energy, which is an energy of receiving and opening and creativity and things coming to you. So if you have been going through a time or a cycle where you've had to kind of take a step back and work on your emotions and have that space for yourself, it's looking like it's leading to something very beautiful. On this person's side, they get the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. They are looking at and facing a brand new practical beginning. In fact, the energy of the home the overall energy might really come into being for this person. They are definitely connected to self-love and matters of the heart with the Queen of Cups, and they're looking to work with others and collaborate. I feel like they could even be a leader of some kind of, they lead a small group or, they have their own business, something like that. Could be what's going on with them. In the connecting energies, you get the 6 of Cups and the Chariot. This is almost taking me back to, I feel like this is when the two of you get together, your energies, you feel like kids again. It's something like youthful and refreshing that's going on here. And that is the momentum that kind of moves this partnership or this relationship forward. For some of you, it could be you are dealing with, you're the parent and there's a child. But for others of you, I feel like, you're the adults. And this is what you feel like when you come together. It's like you feel like you're a teenager again or something quite cute and fun like that. Let's look at this 5 of Cups for you. So what's happened, Aquarius? What emotions have you been working through? What shadows? The 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This honestly feels like an energy of where you were building, and then you were getting to a point where you were really trying to come into finalizing something. Could be in your home space. And then you, for some reason, couldn't get that 10th pentacle. You just couldn't get it. And it made you sad. It made you upset. Maybe you got a little down on yourself about that. Like you've done something wrong. An old wound like surfaced for you from having to do with your ability to love yourself through the process, and when you're so close to achieving something, okay? Like, you got down on yourself, but you also came back to your heart. So you are probably someone, Aquarius, who has some modalities and some skills with getting back into your own clear energy, because you're looking very confident with that Knight of Cups. Like, I know how to deal with this. When it comes up in me, this is the technique, these are the modalities, this is the space that I need and what I have to do. Let's look at the Four of Cups. The universe is coming in for you, Aquarius, and offering you something very beautiful, very wholesome, very much contributes to your stable and happy home, very much contributes to your material world balance in life here. Your job is to remain open to that, because you do have a little bit of resistance here. I feel like, again, like it's like you feel like because you didn't achieve this one thing, you don't feel deserving of this bounty and these gifts that are coming in from the universe. And you're maybe having a hard time focusing on what you have done. So a gratitude practice or something like that might be helpful. I feel like as you look to what you've done and have gratitude for what you have created, all the pinnacles that you have been able to put into place, that's when the universe is bringing in something special for you. And it's going to be celebratory, like the universe is celebrating you for what you've done. Let's look at this Empress here. You get the Four of Pentacles and the Magician. Okay, so you may have been waiting for the return on your investment or your efforts or what you have poured your heart into here. And I know you've been feeling a certain way and it's been a little up and down for you, but the money is starting to come in. You may still feel like you need to be a little bit more cautious with money, but it is beginning to come in. And with the Magician here, clarifying this, that means that the world is at your fingertips here. You have the ability to work with any of the elements to make this happen. And there is also this importance of you sitting back and allowing yourself to receive. And almost got tongue-tied there. It's almost like you don't want me to say this, but spending time in receptive energies, where when you do get something or that step, that for that 10th pentacle, you get a piece of it, just sitting with that and relishing in that and really enjoying that you made that next piece happen. It could even just be a baby step. I think you really have wanted things to come together before now, but yeah, I'm almost getting like tongue-tied. Like, is there something you need to express to somebody? I don't see swords here for you, but it's almost like, what is going on? It's almost like you're trying to, because I'm getting like the tongue is one of the strongest muscles or the strongest muscle in your body, and it's part of digestion. Maybe something you feel like you need to do, and you have a little resistance to that for some reason. So that may be what you need to work on here, is being in the energy of receptivity, possibly to your own self-imposed limits here. All right, let's look at this person. I think that's enough. I don't think you're going to not be able to move through this. I think you are moving through this. There's just that little bit of something there. The Ace of Pentacles for them is clarified by the Three of Swords and the Ace of Swords. This person strikes me as someone who has dealt with their fair share of pain in their life, but they know how to get their mind reset in order to move forward. So they really, or at least at present, they could be the kind of person, this could be their personality, they could be another air sign. Excuse me, they're just someone who works really well with their own mental energies. When it comes to navigating new starts and changes in the physical world, they do well with that. For the Queen of Cups, they get the Sun and the Seven of Cups. They understand the value of self-love, and that is, for them, at least it's connected to their happiness and their contentedness. They like to have their options open, possibly in matters of love. This would be somebody who would not do well in a codependent situation. They're a more interdependent kind of person here. Not to say you're not, they're just showing me that that's important to them. If you're a interdependent kind of person where you can do your thing, they can do theirs, and then you come together in this beautiful way, then you guys are golden, right? But codependency doesn't work for them. They like freedom too, which is an Aquarius symbol and sign and characteristic. This could be another Aquarius you're dealing with here. Let's look at this Three of Pentacles for them. The Six of Swords and the Strength card. They have a really strong vision about what they want to accomplish in life. They don't want to have to stress out about it though. They want to be able to accomplish their vision and just enjoy the journey. They are really good at taking pride in their accomplishments. So you might be learning from them a little bit how to sit with that receptivity and be like, wow, instead of looking at the few things that didn't come together, looking at the things that did come together. This person has a knack for that. Let's look at this beautiful, cute little youthful Six of Cups energy in the middle here. You've got the Six of Wands. They've got the Five of Wands. This person might like to tease you a little bit, or they're a bit of a, like they roast. And when they do that, that's their way of expressing love. They might have that, just that kind of sense of humor. I think at times they might kind of, they irk you with that. You're like, you know, like, let's move on from your attempt to be funny or whatever. But it's kind of this playful thing that you have going on between the two of you, where they're kind of ornery. Maybe they instigate things, but in a cute, playful, loving way. Some people just have that. They could be a Gemini too, you know, where they have that playful kind of ornery energy about them. For the Chariot, you bring in the energy of the Page of Swords. They bring in the High Priestess. You're funny, Aquarius, because here it feels like you're like, I'm watching you, you know, like I got an eye on you. And I think that comes from your past experiences. They are really vulnerably open though to this connection and moving this forward. You are showing me a little more caution, and it could just be from what you're working through and, you know, for yourself. But there's also these cute little bluebirds sitting on the end of the sword. So you may be the one who's a little more, you might be a little quick-tempered at times, or when they tease you, you know, you get a bit like, you know, but then there's these cute little bluebirds sitting on the end of the sword. You're not really gonna, you know, you're not gonna destroy anything here. There's no need to destroy. Maybe in the past and you had to burn things to the ground and destroy things to feel safe, but now you don't, okay? Now you don't. And the Page of Swords, if we can consider that this person might actually be a really joyful part of your life, you know? It doesn't have to, they don't have to be the end-all be-all, but they seem like a nice partner for you. Even though there are some things you're like, oh, and then they tease me, and they do that from a place of love and passion when they love somebody and they desire somebody. But, you know, you just have to communicate to them. If you need time, you need, you know, they're bugging the shit out of you, you need them to just shut the hell up for a minute, you know. I think that's what you're showing me with that Page of Swords, is that, you know, that's fine and dandy and all, but if they say something, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna let them know, right? And so there could at times be a little bit of competition, like cute little sexy fun competition between the two of you. But overall, I'm seeing a lot of intuition here. Like they're tuned into you intuitively, and they hold a lot of intuitive energies as well. So they're leading with their heart though. That's just part of their personality and who they are. Let's look at the Whispers of the Ocean. oracle in order to pull a card to close off your reading today. Aquarius, you got the number 36 card. Blend into the environment. You have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. Enjoy the chance to try something new and different. Any change at this time should be welcomed and bring positive, cleansing, and transforming new energy into your life. Modify your attitude about what is happening and decide to adapt to what is going on. Determine what you are doing that might be limiting you. Choose to clear away these blockages. Once you do this, you will open the door of opportunity to a wider and more satisfying experience, and I think a wider and more satisfying relationship with this person here. So that Page of Swords was kind of, I'm skeptical, I'm a little cautious, but here you're being encouraged to try a different container than you have in the past, because you might just find that you like it, and you've got to trust yourself in this. You've got to trust your own self. Aquarius, thank you so much for joining. I can't wait to see you next time.